the back. There's a hurricane coming through.
Hello everyone and welcome back to WWE 2K22 Universe Mode Faction Warfare. And as far as I know, I think I fixed what was going on with my microphone. Basically, I had the volume turned down on the microphone itself has like a volume setting. And I think I had that turned down and that's why it wasn't working. So hopefully that's working, and I'm assuming it sounds better than the built-in microphone in the laptop, or else it's a massive waste of time. But we'll see. I could probably do it, turn the game audio down a bit. Maybe bring me up a bit. That should be better. Yeah, as long as I'm generally above it. So, before we get into this, we'll just bring it up. We must, of course, check the scores. So, as it currently stands, basically top to bottom is both the alphabetical order of the groups, but also the standings. So as we see, the Brood has 41.5 win points, half a point awarded in any tag team match where one team is made up of two different factions, as well as a point for having captured the Universal, it's actually the WWE Championship. I can't bother changing that because it would throw off the entire layout of the board. Point for winning the WWE Championship, 2 points for the tag team titles, they have won those twice, and a point for the women's, giving them a total score of, I should have had a total thing for this, but it's fine, 42.5, 44, 45.5 points. The Disciples of Apocalypse have 39.5 win points plus two title points for the tag titles, so that is 41.5. The Mean Street Posse have 22 wins and one title in the tag titles, giving them a total point of 23. The Nation of Domination have 17.5 points for wins, plus 1 point for the tag team titles as well, giving them 18.5. And right at the bottom, the Right to Censor, who have 16 wins, but have yet to pick up a single title. Can their fortunes change today? So as with last time, we will just be watching title matches, or if there's like a really interesting, like, I don't know, like the Rumble, we'll watch the Rumble if the game manages to book a Rumble. It might be a 10-man Rumble, we'll see. Actually, what pay-per-view are we on the road to? We're on the road to Hell in a Cell. So, that's fun. So, in our opening contest, we have a fatal four-way with Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Wesley, taking on Vader, taking on Diesel. So, a chance for the Right to Censor to pick up a point there. They have two men in that match. Then, the Brood's Alexa Bliss takes on Indy Hartwell. Damian Priest of the Mean Street Posse takes on the Brood's Eddie Guerrero. Edge and Raul Mendoza, so that is a mixed team, half a point each up for grabs there for the Right to Censor and the Nation of Domination, take on the Broods, Omos and Commander Aziz. Hold on, are they the champions? Not the power rankings. I forget who. No, the DOA are our tag team champions. Okay. In our main event, oh, Danny Burch is cashing in his Money in the Bank. I forgot he had that. He won that before we even had a crowned champion. Oh, well, we're going to watch that because I said at the start we'd watch title matches. So, yeah. Awesome. So we actually need to go in to start the show. The rest of the matches we'll skip, but we're watching the WWE Championship match. See if Danny Burch can pick up a big win. Jumping out of the tag division. It would take the DOA out. Or not the DOA, the Nation of Domination. It would take them out of the tag team title scene for the time being. I could. Okay, if Danny Burch wins the WWE Championship, we will move Montez Ford into the tag team position. I think that's the plan. So, fatal 4-way to start. And Shinsuke Nakamura picks up a point for the Brood. Alexa Bliss picks up a point for the Brood. Eddie Guerrero picks up a point for the Brood. Omos and Commander Aziz pick up a point for the Brood. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 points for the Brood. We'll just go to the scores and do that before we watch this title match. So the Brood pick up a big advantage there. 4 points for the Brood. Bring them up to 44.5 wins. Which I think technically means they've been on the winning end 45 times. It's just one of those matches, or at least a couple of those matches, they've had to split points. And here we go. Yeah, cashing in the Money in the Bank. Why is Shinsuke not? Why is neither man wearing? I'm hoping that's... They might not be wearing the right gear for some reason. I don't know why, but we'll see. Well, I maybe need to go in and reassign them their correct attires. We shall find out. Maybe this is something that happens when you cash in Money in the Bank. I don't know. It's got the right theme. No, he's out in his regular gear. That's annoying. So yeah, so if he wins, he obviously enters the WWE title division because he's the champion. So Wesley, no, Montez Ford, sorry, Montez is in the is the nation's actual representative in that division. So he will move into the tag division and become Raul Mendoza's new partner. I think it's going to be the plan there. Bring that down a bit more. Bring me up a bit more. That should sound alright. We're not peaking, and yeah, the game audio is not too loud compared to me, so that's grand. So to date, Shinsuke has been our only WWE champion. But can he pick up the win? And of course, no. Representing the Brood. After this, I will just go and make sure they're actually still assigned their right attires. Okay, let's just skip the entrances, especially since they're not wearing the correct gear. Of course, we go to the ring for the introductions, this being a title match. Do we still get representing? No. This is a hell of an opportunity for Danny Burch. And astonishing, we have never actually seen Shinsuke in this position in real life. We'll see if we can hold on to it here. Fuck. Okay, Corey. Bit of a stretch on that one. So here we go. Shinsuke Nakamura, Danny Burch, WWE Championship on the line. Danny Burch hasn't been brought back, has he? He's not in the WWE anymore. Ooh, nice strike exchange there. Just laying in the knees. Gotta give the advantage to Shinsuke here. Just coming in as champion, but also considerably more experienced in these high pressure situations than Danny Burch. But you never know. Ooh, big German though. Shinsuke, of course, coming off a big win over the Great Muta at whatever that Noah show was called on New Year's Day. Birch dropkick sends the champion to the floor. As the ref begins his count. Of course, if this were to go to a double count out, Shinsuke would retain. It would be a hell of a disappointing way to conclude a Money in the Bank cash in. Oh, looking for maybe that's Shinsuke's plan. Gonna hold a submission and just get the count out. But Birch able to escape. Count free by the ref. Birch now sends Shinsuke into the steps. Count to 5. Needs to get the champ back in the ring. Up against the barrier. Birch gonna get back to the ring and hope the champ follows him. And Shinsuke, fighting champion's gonna get back in the ring just before the count of 7. Birch sends him out and over again though. And just gonna wait for him to get back in, not gonna follow him out. Birch now sends Shinsuke out again. And again, seems content to wait. Nope, he's going to follow him out again this time. And sends the champ back in. Shinsuke catches him though. Big swinging side slam. Shinsuke up top. And big elbow drop. Goes for the cover. And only a 2 count. Shinsuke, Dragon Sleeper. Ooh, Birch gets the knees up. Able to get out of that hold. And brings Shinsuke to the ropes. Oh, big chop. Traps the leg. And just using that as extra leverage. Catches Shinsuke before he can get a kick in. And big butterfly suplex. Stomp to the face. Ooh, Shinsuke up. Dragon screw. Really pulling from the Tatsumi Fujinami playbook here tonight with those dragon suit. Or dragon. What's the word I'm looking for? Dragon sleeper and the dragon screw. Oh, big kicks. And there's the roundhouse. Shinsuke goes for the cover. Ooh, only gets the 2. Shinsuke waiting for Birch to get to his feet. Maybe thinking Kinshasa here. Kick to the gut, and oh, gets countered into the drop toe hold. Birch now up to the second rope, deadliest rope. Big front drop kick. Shinsuke back up though. Birch once again bringing Shinsuke to the ropes. Shinsuke back out with an elbow. Falls up with roundhouse. Birch blocks or dodges the second. Gets behind him, looking German. Oh, nice arm drag from Shinsuke. Lovely German escape there. And a big forearm. Shinsuke into the corner. Maybe looking at another Kinshasa. Birch down to a knee. Gets it this time. And rolls him over. Cover. Ooh, 2.9 on that one. Birch up on the shoulders now. And snake eyes on the top turnbuckle. Ooh, big kick from Birch gets him back to his feet. Shinsuke just avoiding him. And Birch gonna once again. Shinsuke up against the ropes. And just elbows to the back. Birch now. Kamigoye. Beautiful. Birch going up top now. And big elbow drop of his own. And looking for the crossface. Shinsuke though grabs the managed to escape. Oh, nice dodge from Birch. And once again getting Shinsuke up against the rope. And hangs him across. Tower of London. Goes to the cover. Could he win the championship? Shinsuke kicks out. Saves the title. And just laying in those quick punches to the side of the head. Oh no. Shinsuke able to counter. Lays in some big punches of his own. Gets Birch back to his feet. Another big kick. Just laying them in. And pulls back. Big roundhouse, goes for the cover. And Birch kicks out. And Shinsuke back to the corner. Making one more. Kinshasa might do it. And connects. And straight in for the cover. There's no way Birch survives a second Kinshasa. Nope, Shinsuke retains. Birch fails in his attempt to cash in the Money in the Bank, and he will remain in the tag team division. So before we move on to the next episode, I will go and make sure, one, that Birch is actually in the tag division, and two, that him and Shinsuke actually have their faction appropriate gear, and that this was just some weird hiccup due to the Money in the Bank cash-in. So that is a match point for the Brood. Brood with the full clean sweep on this episode of Raw, picking up the full 5. So yes, we need to give them one more, bring them up to 45.5 wins. Just extending that lead. Don't think the DOA weren't even on this show. Is that right? Hold on. Nope. No. And no DOA on this show. So hold on. No, not you. Calendar. Divisions. Somebody's missing from there. Who's not in a division? 1, 2. Oh, it's because we have a champion. We don't have a US champion yet, that's why. And yeah, Birch is still there. Okay, good. So next thing to check is that Shinsuke and Birch still have their proper attire set. They do. Well, Birch does. And Shinsuke also does. Okay, so that was just some weird hiccup with the Money in the Bank cash-in, I'm guessing. Moving on to the next week. Just ignore the takeover. Doesn't matter. And on this week's Raw, we have Edge and Diesel of the RTC taking on the Main Street Posse's Keith Lee and Jey Uso. Alexa Bliss takes on Dakota Kai. Steve Austin takes on Montez Ford. Shinsuke Nakamura takes on Vader. And on our main event, Omos and Commander Aziz take on Farouk and Jimmy Uso. So, no title matches, let's just sim these. So, Edge and Diesel pick up a much needed win for the right to censor. Dakota Kai picks up a big win for the DOA. Steve Austin also adds a win to the DOA's column. Vader picks up a huge win, not just for the RTC, but for himself as a potential challenger for the WWE Championship. And in our main event, the tag team champions, Farouk and Jimmy Uso, pick up a big win for the DOA. So that is 1, 2, 3 points for the DOA, and 1, 2. 2 for RTC, 3 for Disciples. So DOA get 3 points. So that is 42.5. And the right to censor get 2, bringing them up to 18. Still trailing by quite a bit. They have more win points than the Nation, but the Nation is ahead by half a point due to the title. So we move on to the next show. And we have Alexa Bliss versus Naomi, RTC versus Brood, Keith Lee versus Diesel, RTC versus MSP, Steve Austin versus Montez Ford once again, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Vader again, and in our main event, also from last week, Omos and Aziz versus Farouk and Jimmy. So, Naomi picks up another big win for the RTC, Keith Lee picks up a win for the Main Street Posse, Austin picks up another win for the DOA, Shinsuke Nakamura gets his win back, picking up a point for the Brood, and Commander Aziz and Omos get revenge, also picking up a point for the Brood. So 2 points for the Brood, 1 for the DOA, 1 for the Main Street, and 1 for the RTC. So 2 Brood, 2 Brood. Yep. 1 DOA. 1 DOA. 1 Main Street. 23. And 1 right to censor. And 1 right to censor. So no points for the nation this week. And that win actually puts the RTC above the nation in terms of points. Again, half a point ahead, but you know, they've been dead last for basically the entire run. So that's a good step forward. So this week, which is the go home show, I'm pretty sure. Also, I haven't checked the news. I don't know from where quite a lot happened on October week 3. So Alexa Bliss's match went awry after Indy Hartwell attempted to distract her during the match. Entrance music drawing her attention to the stage while her opponent capitalised on the moment. This distraction may make her overly cautious and hesitant in crucial matches. Looking to get wins over their opponents by any means, Jey Uso and Keith Lee have resorted to using underhanded tactics and cheap shots against Edge and Diesel. Keith Lee and Diesel are now rivals. Keith Lee and Edge are now rivals. Jey Uso and Diesel are now rivals. Jey Uso and Edge are now rivals. Diesel and Keith Lee are now rivals. Diesel and Jey Uso are now rivals. Edge and Keith Lee are now rivals. Edge and Jey Uso are now rivals. And Omos and Commander Aziz win a crucial match as they come up on their last Tag Team Championship rematch against Farouk and Jimmy Uso. The momentum that these teams pick up will be important as they'll need to give it their all to take home the titles. Neat. I have to remember to start doing that at the end of the weeks now. So this week we have Diesel versus Keith Lee, Edge and Diesel versus big double book week for Diesel versus Raul Mendoza and Danny Burch, Alexa Bliss versus Ember Moon, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, and in our main event, once again, Omos and Commander Aziz take on Farouk and Jimmy Uso. So Diesel picks up a big win in the first match. Unfortunately for the RTC, not able to pick up the win in the tag team match. There may be shenanigans, we'll have to check. Alexa Bliss picks up another win for the Brood over Ember. Steve Austin picks up a win over Shinsuke Nakamura for the DOA, and in our main event, the DOA score another point, picking up a win over Omos and Aziz. So, week 4. Diesel offered a handshake to Keith Lee at the start of their match, but pulled away when his opponent tried to shake. The disrespectful gesture no doubt had to affect his rival's focus, the embarrassment throwing off his focus for the match. Farouk and Jimmy Uso deliver a ruthless attack to Omos and Commander Aziz, the champions carrying out an aggressive agenda to do whatever it takes to defend their titles. The odds look bleak for the former champs after tonight, with their rematch just right around the corner. So, points, 1 RTC. Just the 1 RTC. So, another point for the RTC, bring them up to 20 win points. One Nation. One Nation. Bring them up to 18.5 win points. No Main Street? No Main Street. 1 Brood. Yeah, 1 Brood and then 2 DOA. 3.5 for them, and 2 points to the DOA. So that's 45. And if I'm not mistaken, that takes us to Hell in a Cell. So, on tonight's card we have Riddle versus Priest, Naomi versus Ember Moon, Dakota Kai challenging once again for the Women's Championship against Alexa Bliss. Raul Mendoza and Danny Burch taking on Nation of Domination leader Montez Ford and Right to Censor leader Vader. So at the very least, a guaranteed half point for the Nation of Domination. At least. Edge and Diesel take on Jey Uso and Keith Lee. The Miz takes on Eddie Guerrero. Stone Cold Steve Austin challenges for the WWE Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. And in our main event, Omos and Aziz try to regain their tag team titles against Farouk and Jimmy Uso. So we're watching the final 2 matches plus that one. Sweet. So, should really turn the show intro off. Just sort of drags down the pacing a bit. But what can you do? You can skip it. Is what you can do. So open contest. Riddle picks up a win for the DOA. Ember picks up a win for the Nation. So DOA gets another point. Right there. And the Nation gets a point for themselves. Which leads us to the first of our 3 title matches. Boom. As Dakota Kai of the Disciples of Apocalypse takes on the Brood's Alexa Bliss, who I believe has not dropped this title, the only Raw Women's Champion so far. In fact, I think only the tag team titles have continuously changed hands. I can't remember if Farouk and Jimmy defended them last time or if that was them. They've sort of traded them back and forth. The Brood and the DOA. And we'll skip the entrances again, because we've seen them a few times now. Seen this match a couple of times, but I did say I'll watch the title matches, even if they are repeats. Skip the intros as well, just get to the action. So can Alexa continue her streak with the title? Or can Dakota finally capture the big one, having been one of the more dominant women in this faction warfare? Been a consistent point getter for the Disciples of Apocalypse. Oh, misses the slap. And just whips her around by the hair. More drink. And Alexa dominating the early portions of this match. Goes up. Ooh, gets stomped into the canvas by Kai. Catches the kick. Does Bliss. Ooh, big elbows. And another one. And of course, as this series goes on, picking up wins is going to become more and more difficult as each opponent gets more familiar with their adversaries. There's the head scissors. Oh, Kyle to roll her off. Sends Kai into the corner. Big shoulder tackle. Falls up with a nice boot. Ooh, kick the back from Kai. Back to your feet. Ooh. Catches the second kick. Oh, and Kai rolls through. Handspring. And a nice arm drag. Ooh, floors her with that one. And Bliss now just putting the boots to her. Ooh, handspring. Ooh, knees. And ooh, insult to injury. Completes the trifecta of knees there. Goes for the cover. Only a 2 count. Ooh, catches the kick. Bliss shoves her off. Ooh, blocks the slap. And the second attempt. Caught with kick, dodges that one. Kai catches the kick now. And spins around. And roundhouses to follow. Nice combo there from Dakota Kai. But cannot keep up the momentum. Sent over to the apron now. Big strike from Bliss. And another. And the drop kick sends Kai to the floor. And Bliss out to follow. Leg sweep from Dakota Kai. Bliss blocks. Ooh. And STO. And just going to wrench away at the arm of Dakota Kai. Referee up to a 3. Of course, no pressure on Bliss to get back in the ring. If Bliss goes to a count out, she retains her belt. And looking for that handspring. Knees again. Blocks the elbow. Oh, blocks the kick, or dodges the kick, dodges the slap. Big elbow, chop, chop. And enziguri from Bliss. Referee up to a 7. And Bliss, I think, just waiting for Kai to get to her feet. Oh, gonna break the count. And, oh, doesn't let Kai get counted out either. Wants to win this match. I guess not enough just to retain. Oh, big slap from Kai. Misses the double stomp, rolls through. Oh, kicked straight into the barricade there. And slammed head first. And then just dropped face first onto the floor. And Bliss just laying in the punches. And again. Ooh, once again, kick just sends Dakota reeling into the barricade. Referee up to a 6. Count to 7. Count of 8. And Kai in just before the 9. Oof. Don't know what that actual name is because I've only known it by whatever wrestlers, like it's Edge-O-Matic for Edge. Oh, and for the implicit Bliss. Kai gets the knees up. And Goldust did it, but I forget what he called his. Oh, it was Oscar. It's the Oscar. Oh, nice fisherman suplex with the bridge. Doesn't hold it for the cover, though. Bliss back to your feet. Gets caught. More kicks to the leg. Ooh, a kick to the shoulder. Follow up. Looking for the detonation kick. Nope. Oh, Bliss able to flip off and... Ooh, nice. Wheelbarrow arm drag. Dodges the kick. And just again dropped face first onto the canvas. Bliss going up top. Maybe looking twisted Bliss one more time. And once again, Dakota gets the knees up. Kai gets her up. Maybe looking detonation kick this time. Gets it. Bliss near the ropes though, but she's going to go for the cover anyway. No rope break. Only a 2 count. And the crowd showing their appreciation for this match. Bliss gets the big slap, follows it up with some nice elbows, and another slap. Big blow to the back. Kai rolls out of danger there, gets caught though. And slammed face first into the canvas once again. Bliss dragging Kai. Maybe think she has her put away with that. Nope. Gonna kick her over. And there is insult to injury. And now she goes for the cover. And the 3, Alexa Bliss retains. So, score, that's a point for the Brood. They are half a point away from 50 win points. Impressive showing. Brood really running away with this whole thing. So if Austin can pick up the WWE Championship, that will go a long way to getting the DOA back in the hunt. Remains to be seen if that'll be the case.
A tremendous win in this match. She came into this match with one thing on her mind, and would you look at that, it came to fruition.
Which will take us to our next contest, which I can't remember what it is. I'm pretty sure we have no more title matches now until the final two, so that's fine. So we have the Nation of Domination versus the Nation of Domination and RTC. And, ooh, half a point for the RTC, half a point for the Nation. Diesel and Edge versus JSO and Keith Lee. And Mean Street Posse get a point. Miz picks up another point for the RTC. Right, so before we get to the title matches, so that's half a point for Nation and half a point for RTC. So that's half a point for Nation, brings them up to around 20 win points. 20. Half a point for the RTC. 20.5. Then point for the Main Street Posse. 24. Another point for the RTC. Bring them up to 21.5. Which leads us to the WWE Championship match. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm going to watch the entrances for these, because we don't actually get to see Shinsuke make a championship entrance in his Brood gear on Raw for some reason. Also, I like the Terminator 2 entrance with Stone Cold. So yeah, so this potential 2 points here for the DOA if Austin can pick up the win and the championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE.
Wouldn't be enough to get them in the lead, but it would close the gap a bit. And then if they can keep the Brood from regaining those tag titles as well, that will go a long way. So again, a Brood win there gives them 2 points. Here is the leader of the Disciples of Apocalypse. Maybe didn't need the DOA on the back of the vest. But it's done. Okay, we're sort of seeing the best bit of this entrance. It's a bit slow after the bike. Here comes the head vampire, I guess. Leader of the Brood, Shinsuke Nakamura. Really suits the sunglasses too. And we'll go down to Gerg Hamilton with the intros. Disappointing in these championship intros, you just don't still get the representing. Confidence across the face of the challenger. And the champion.
Weighing in at 220 pounds is the WWE Champion. He is the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. It is the richest prize our industry has to offer. This is the WWE Championship.
Belt, of course, Austin has won many times in his career. But can he do it while representing the Disciples of Apocalypse? We're about to find out. I think this is Austin's first shot. Ooh, blocks the kick. Ooh, into the ref. And off the ropes. And just run into each other. Austin gets Shinsuke up. Drops him. Stun gun. Variation of Austin's old finisher. Ooh, misses the axe handle. And Shinsuke. Tiger suplex. Holds it for the cover. Austin kick out before one. Oh, ooh. I thought he was going for another cover there. Locks in the armbar and gets a hold of the leg as well. Austin able to escape. Ooh, big clothesline. Nearly takes Austin's head off. Shinsuke up top. Ooh, misses the elbow drop. And Shinsuke puts Austin up against the ropes. Or reverses the kick attempt. And just slamming Shinsuke back of the head into the mat. Falls out with a nice pinpoint elbow drop. And just some brutal punches. Oh, Shinsuke up with a leg sweep. And, ooh, big exploder suplex from Stone Cold. Oh, Austin, I think, was looking for the Thesz press there. Big punch. Back elbow from Shinsuke. And sends Austin into the corner. And just choking him with the boot. Putting the boots to Austin now. Ooh, Austin back to his feet. Big punch sends Shinsuke onto the ropes. Big back body drop sends Austin to the floor. Referee going to start his count. Shinsuke out. And just going to stretch the arm of Austin. Gets the challenger back to his feet. Big kick to the sort of armpit. And we look at suplex. Ooh, Austin able to float through. And falls out with a nice German suplex to the champ. Austin back in. Once again, he needs to finish this in the ring if he wants to pick up that title. Oh, don't think Shinsuke was expecting Austin to come back out there. Ooh, big punch to the face. Austin, maybe looking for a pile driver. No, powerbomb. Onto the apron. And brutal swing as well. And Austin, now maybe looking for a suplex himself. Oh, no. Oh, gets him up. But Shinsuke able to float through. And just like Austin earlier, German suplex. And Shinsuke back in. Austin maybe a bit frustrated with how this match is going so far. Shinsuke back out. And nice sidewalk slam from Austin. Austin sends Shinsuke into the corner. Back in. And back out. And Austin gets Shinsuke up. And snake eyes onto the apron. Falls out with another beautiful elbow drop. And, ooh, elbow to the top of the head. Just some quick shots to the temple. Austin firmly back in control for the time being. Ooh, flurry of strikes there. And again. Shinsuke just sent flying across the floor there. Referee up to a count of 6. Austin back out, wisely breaking the count. Gets the champ back to his feet. More strikes. And a beautiful power slam from Austin. Dodges Nakamura's kick. Ooh, doesn't dodge that one though. Counters the elbow. Kicks and chops from Shinsuke. Ooh, beautiful kick there. Referee up to a 6 now. And Shinsuke back in. And out. Austin sends him into the steps there, I think. Gets back in the ring himself. And maybe going to wait for the champ to get back in this time. Yep, lets him in. Dodges the kick. Gets caught that time though. And just brutal kicks to the chest of Austin. And sizing him up. Roundhouse kick to the head. And Shinsuke in the corner. Maybe I'm thinking Kinshasa here. Austin down to a knee. And there it is, Kinshasa. Rolls him over. Cover. Is this it? Ooh, Austin gets the shoulder up. Only a 2. Austin back to his feet. Stunner! Austin straight back in for the cover. Ref took a second to get in position there. Might give Shinsuke enough time, and Shinsuke gets the arm up. Both men have taken their opponent's best shot and kicked out. As Austin lays another elbow onto the face of Shinsuke. And Shinsuke looking for a suplex. Oh, Gourd Buster. Set out Gourd Buster. Almost like an inverted Falcon Arrow kind of. Shinsuke up top. Missed that elbow drop earlier. Gets it this time. And straight in for the cover. And only a 2 count. Austin kicks out. Shinsuke gets Austin back to his feet. Big kick. Elbows. Ooh, double palm strike. And sends Austin out to the floor. Follows him out again. And just working the leg of Austin here. Gets his challenger back to his feet. And Russian leg sweep. And maybe Shinsuke's now thinking maybe he wants to just take that count out win. Nope, sends Austin back into the ring. Both men in the ring once again. Ooh, Shinsuke maybe looking at another Kinshasa here, waiting for Austin to get to his feet. There's Austin catches the gut kick though. Big clothesline. Austin, stunner number 2. Oh, Shinsuke's kind of near the ropes. He's going to have to move him. And once again, this might give Shinsuke just enough time to get his senses together and get the kick out. And he does. And maybe just that extra couple of seconds to get Shinsuke away from the ropes was all the champion needed to stay in this fight. Fez press. And sizing him up. Maybe looking for stunner number 3. Oh, Shinsuke catches the gut kick. Austin up against the ropes. And Shinsuke just going to wrench at that arm, using the ropes for extra leverage. Oh. And there's that double palm strike again. Austin blocks the elbow. Gut kick from Shinsuke. Back to the elbows. Oh, big front kick. Floors Austin. Falls out of nasty roundhouse. Shinsuke back up again. Is he looking for that elbow? Oh, big knee drop this time. Right across the face. Goes in for the cover. Almost had him with a knee drop there. Shinsuke looking for that arm bar. And once again gets hold of the leg. Is that enough this time? Has Austin taken enough damage? Or will he be able to fight his way free once more? And Austin escapes. Oh no, I think Shinsuke let him go there. Maybe felt he was losing his grip. And drop kick to the back of the head. And Shinsuke maybe thinking Kinshasa one more time. Oh, Austin catches the kick again, sends Shinsuke into the corner. Shinsuke able to get free. Oh, big kick from Shinsuke. And here come the roundhouses. There's 5 shots to the chest and big roundhouse to the head. Straight in for the cover. Can he get him with those kicks? Oh, Austin able to kick out at the last second. Shinsuke once again, waiting for Austin to get to his feet. Gets the gut kick. And a Kinshasa. Cover. And the 3, Shinsuke retains. So that is a point for the Brood. So that is 50.5 win points alone for the Brood, bringing their total up to 54.5. DOA, closest at second, is only on 48.5. Shinsuke retains. Hell of a match though. And right now, 2 of the 4 titles, half the titles up for grabs, are in possession of the Brood. And should they pick up the win in our main event, they will own 3/4 of the titles, with only the vacant United States title not in their grasp for now. And this match, of course, contested inside the Hell in a Cell. Which I don't think any of these... No, Jimmy Uso's been in Hell in a Cell matches. I think Jimmy might be the only Hell in a Cell experienced member or wrestler in this match. Will that come into play and help the DOA retain their titles? Because certainly, the last thing the DOA wants is the Brood picking up another 2 points. There they are. Certainly the largest team in the division. And have traded these belts back and forth. With those men right there. For the first time, we see the Hell in a Cell. Big red belts on the line inside the big red cage. And of course this will be Tornado Rules. As the cell lowers around them, get our beautiful obstructed view. And oh, Brood clears the ring. Ooh. Oh, Aziz maybe looking for a weapon there. Gets a chair. And all 4 men fighting on the outside here. Not a lot of room out there. And Aziz gonna send Farouk. Not quite into the cage. I think Jimmy maybe hit the steps there, possibly. Hard to tell. Oh, Farouk just missing them. Ooh. Yeah, this will be a lot of sort of walky, punchy brawly for a while until they get back in the ring. You can't do much on the outside. Oh, Jimmy back in. Omos follows. Will he go for the... He goes for the chair. Oh, big chop from Jay though. Oh, can't capitalise. And Omos. Ooh, big dripping... No, I thought he was looking for a dripping DDT there. Ooh, just kicks and chops from Omos. And just stepping across Jimmy. Ooh, ooh, big drop kick from the Giant. Jimmy gets him up. Neck breaker. Jimmy now going for the chair. Oh, right down on the head of Omos. And again across the face. Omos dodges. Able to get that chair out of the hands of Jimmy. Gets him up on the shoulders. And snake eyes. Locks Jimmy's punch attempt there. And gets him up. Ooh, world's strongest slam from Omos. As Commander Aziz and Farouk continue to just brawl on the outside. Aziz just shrugging off every attempt at offense from Jimmy Uso here. Big inverted scoop slam. And just bringing the boot down across his face. Cannot get hold of the big man. Ooh, Russian leg sweep from Jimmy brings the big man down. And ooh, looking for that super kick. Omos up to the knees. Oh, dodges it. Jimmy gets an elbow in before Omos can capitalise though. Sends Omos reeling off the corner post. I'm going to grab that chair again. Ooh, right on the arm. And dragon screw from the Giant Man. Ooh, dropping Jimmy on the chair. Jimmy going up. Looking for the Uso splash maybe. Oh, the headbutt. Goes for the cover. Only a 1 count though. Stomp to the head. I'm focusing on Jimmy and Omos because really Farouk and Aziz aren't doing much here. Oh, just as I say that, Aziz throws Farouk back in. And Omos gonna follow. Or Aziz follow, sorry. Everybody back in the ring now. And Farouk powers up the big man for a gourd buster. And chokeslam from Omos onto the chair. Big strikes from Omos as well. Oh, big chop. Another big stomp from Omos. Another big gut punch. Gets Jimmy up. And ooh, stun gun. And oh, big back body drop from Jimmy as Farouk goes for the cover on Commander Aziz. And just nasty kicks to the back from Jimmy Uso to Omos. Rolls him through. Super kick. Goes for the cover. Omos doesn't, or Aziz doesn't seem to notice. Ooh, only a 2 count though. As Aziz drops Farouk across the top rope. Jimmy Uso going up. Maybe looking for that Uso splash now. Gets it, but Aziz right there. Doesn't notice. Only a 2 count though. Omos able to kick out. Aziz though gets Farouk. Maybe looking for that Nigerian nail. Nope, Farouk able to counter. And big DDT drops the Commander. Everybody back to their feet now. Jimmy, nice neck breaker as Farouk just dumps Commander Aziz to the floor. Ooh, nice flurry of strikes from Jimmy. Keeps it going. Ooh, gut kick. And a jawbreaker. Ooh, drops Omos. He falls neck first onto those ropes on the way down. Farouk back in the ring. Aziz gonna make his way in as well. Almost back to his feet. Ooh, dodges the back elbow. Gets Jimmy up. And another stun gun. Ooh, waiting for Jimmy to get to his feet. Looking for that big spine buster. Drops him down. Plants the boot on the chest cover. Only a 2 count though. Aziz now covering Farouk. I think he hit that big swinging side slam. Ref taking a wee second to get in position there though. Only a 2 count. Well, maybe sizing them up. Maybe gonna go for that Nigerian nail now. Oh, nice Hurricane Rana from Jimmy. And oh, there it is, the Nigerian nail. Aziz covers. Jimmy doesn't seem to notice going up top. Farouk able to kick out though. Uso splash. Almost gets the knees up. Big throat chop. Or throat thrust. Falls up with a beautiful overhead belly to belly. And Farouk takes Aziz down with the STO. And we're looking for a suplex here. Big suplex. I think again Aziz landed on that chair. Oh, I think that last punch might have busted the commander open. Farouk gonna make sure he did. Aziz and almost back to their feet now. Jimmy rolls through it again. Super kick. As Aziz is sent to the outside, Jimmy covers. Could retain here. And the 3. DOA retains the titles. Hell of a win there. Hell of a match. To close out the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. So that is a point for the DOA. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to take it to... We're not going to do the next pay-per-view today, but we're going to take it up to the next pay-per-view. So we're starting the next... Nope, wrong one. We're starting the next stream on the pay-per-view. So we'll do the next few Raws. And yeah, that was a much needed win for the DOA. If the Brood had picked up the titles there, that would have been 2 points. And they're already like 4 or 5 points clear. So that 1 point there doesn't get them the lead, but keeps them close. Actually, what is the standing between them two? So the Brood has 54.5. They have 49.5. So there is like 5 points between the top 2 teams. Oh, and we can just go next because they have the scores already. So yeah, we'll do the next set of Raws, including this one. So, opening contest, Vader versus Montez Ford. Eddie Guerrero and Alexa Bliss of the Brood taking on the Mean Street Posse's Andy Hartwell and the Nation of Domination's Wes Lee. So they'll be looking for a half point there. Shinsuke Nakamura, current champion, he beat Stone Cold. Takes on X-Pac. Farouk and Jimmy taking on, so there's no points on the go there. That's just the DOA sort of testing each other's skills, I guess. And then our main event, Edge and Diesel take on Jey Uso and Keith Lee. So, what point there for the RTC, half a point for the Main Street and the Nation, point for the Main Street, no points, and a point for the RTC. So 4 points in total up for grabs, because that 4th match doesn't count. So 1 for the RTC, 2 for the RTC, 2 for RTC, start there. 2 points for the RTC. And they're starting to build a bit of momentum here. 2 points for RTC. And then half for Main Street, 1.5 for Main Street, 1.5 for the Main Street Posse. Give me a second. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Oh, it is that one. Nope, it's not that one. Oh, Main Street Posse. So 1.5 for them. That is 25.5. Half a point for the Nation. Half a point for the Nation. 20.5. So, done that one. That one doesn't count. I think that's all the points. To the next show. Ooh, as we're building towards Survivor Series. So, we have rematch from last week's main event, Edge and Diesel versus Jey Uso and Keith Lee. Commander Aziz Nomos taking on Eddie Guerrero and Vader. So once again, the Brood and Right to Censor joining forces there. Again, guaranteeing that the Brood walks away with at least half a point. I have no idea where the music's gone. Shinsuke Nakamura takes on X-Pac. Once again, is that a rivalry? That's a rivalry. You know what? Fine. And main event, Wesley and Alexa Bliss taking on Montez Ford and Indy Hartwell. So again, guaranteeing a definite half point there for the nation. A lot of divide and conquer going on. But of course, with those that their match, the DOA locking themselves out of any potential points. So Mean Street Posse get a point. Brood and RTC get a half point each. Mean Street Posse gets a point. No points. And Nation of Domination and Brood get a half point each. So, to the scores. So, Mean Street Posse get 1, 2 full points for the Mean Street Posse. 2 full points for the Mean Street. Then half RTC, half Brood. Full point for the Brood between their two halves. And then a half point each for the Nation and the RTC. So that brings Nation up to full 21. I think if I back out to the main menu and come back in, the music should return. I'll try that now. And there we go. That's the points. See if this works. Okay, music's back. And will it stay? Music stays. Okay, next show. Oh, this is the go home. So, go home show for Survivor Series. Vader takes on Montez Ford. Alexa Bliss takes on Dakota Kai. Jey Uso and Keith Lee take on Edge and Diesel again. Once again, the DOA at war with itself. And Shinsuke Nakamura takes on X-Pac. So, Montez Ford gets the win. Alexa Bliss gets the win. Jey Uso and Keith Lee get the win. Doesn't matter. And X-Pac gets the win. So, one point for the Nation. Point for the Nation. One for the Brood. One for the Brood. And yeah, if the DOA keeps fighting amongst itself, they're opening themselves up for the Mean Street Posse potentially. Like, they're way back. They're like over 20 points behind. But, you know, if the DOA is not picking up points, then they're going to slowly climb, because they picked up 2 points here, did the Mean Street Posse. Which actually does bring it to 20 points exactly. So, we will advance on and see what we'll be watching next time at Survivor Series. So we have Montez Ford versus Eddie Guerrero, The Miz versus Wes Lee, Naomi versus Dakota Kai, Raul Mendoza and Danny Burch versus Jimmy Uso and Farouk for the tag titles, Ember Moon versus Alexa Bliss for the Women's Championship, so potential big night for the Nation. Riddle versus Damian Priest, Edge and Diesel versus Jey Uso and Keith Lee, Stone Cold Steve Austin gets another crack at Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship, and on our main event, for some reason, Vader versus X-Pac. So all that to look forward to when we return to WWE 2K22 Universe Mode Faction Warfare. So that's going to do it for today. So I can't remember, I forget, I need to double check what days I definitely can't stream, and then, as I say, by Monday I'll have the full schedule for next week up. I'll be back later on tonight with some Tropico 6, and then tomorrow will be Psychonauts. Yeah. So at some point during next week, once I sort of have a better idea of when if there's a couple of days, well, there's one day I definitely can't stream at all, so that'll be one of my 2 days off. And then the other day that I definitely can't is only I can't do an evening, because that's Saturday. I'm out Saturday, but I have Saturday afternoon free, so there could be an afternoon there. So it might be Thursday and Friday. Let's say if I take Thursday and Friday as my 2 non-streaming days, then so Monday would be Yu-Gi-Oh! Tuesday would be No, not Batman. Yeah, it would be Batman. Tuesday would be Batman. So Wednesday. We're potentially looking at Wednesday for this. Then Tropico Saturday afternoon. Sunday Psychonauts again. Yeah, roughly that, but we'll see. I'll have it all sussed out. Because technically I keep breaking the sequence of the rotation of games with 2K22 because it should actually be very last, but it's sort of worked its way into the middle just because, I don't know. But yeah, so hopefully you'll join me later for some Tropico. If not, I'll see you next week for more of this. This has been part 3 of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode Faction Warfare. Catch you guys next time. Cheers and goodbye.